live on that side?
No, yeah. Will be. Even if it's kind of like that.
Yo, Flirts, good to see you guys. Glad you could make it. It's good to be here. We have PJ Cruikshank in the Elements. How are you doing, fine sir?
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad we ain't got a little somebody with us first thing on the start of the show like we did yesterday. He's all right. He's all right. He's just a pain in the butt sometimes.
I must say, I do like your new avatar, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It doesn't mean to say I believe in heliocentric. It's me browning at it. So I look at that rubbish.
You guys like wondering what the hell?
What the hell is that all about?
Exactly. But I love it. It was either that or noodle hair. Honestly, I prefer noodle hair though.
I hate it. I hate it so much. It's because when I look into it, I could see that I had blotchiness on my face with my dermatitis, so I hate that picture.
But the hair's epic, man.
Yeah.
So, guys, I have no idea who Morgan is, but apparently FTFE said he was one of the dumbest people he's ever debated. So, it'll be interesting to see. That's what caught my attention.
Coming from him, then he's got to be really dumb, but I dare say he's making it up.
The problem is usually if he says that kind of things, if he gets demolished.
Yeah.
You know, to try and save skin.
Of course.
That's what all the anti-flat earthers do, though.
Yeah.
So I can't say yes or no, guys. Morgan knows his stuff. Yes, 38%, no, 62%. Sorry, guys, I can't say because I don't know the guy.
Yeah, I haven't voted yet. I'll wait till I see him for 10 minutes.
But I'm going to say hi to everybody in the chat. Good to see you, PJ. Think you could make it. Don Logan, what's up, man? Glad you could come as well. Always good to see Miss Mod Queen Bee. Thank you for coming. Sam, hello. Giamacho Wombat, what's up? Guys, please hit the like, share the show. Let the people know we are live. And, yeah, I think we should get the show on the road. What do you think, PJ?
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, Ryan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Okay, let's see what the arguments are going to be about and what they were actually debating and the responses.
Cosmic Skeptic did the Piers Morgan on live TV. That was brutal. Joining me is someone who has been on the channel once before, and he was also on our good friend MC Tunes channel, Garrett Morgan. Garrett, hello, welcome.
Garrett Morgan, okay. Don't know him. Hey, Truth of a Comer, good to see you, man. And Peter Collins, hello.
I'm an idiot. I've just said to Ryan, you coming in? And there he is. He's
Hey, Ryan.
I'm here. I was late. I'm sorry. I was busy smoking. I'm sorry.
Always good to see the Cookie Monster.
Cool, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's good to see you, man. And Jeff Gassett, what's up, man? Okay. Are you guys ready to get lose some IQ points?
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's about what's happening.
That's why I got my cap on, so it holds my brain together as much as possible. Okay, let's see what we can get.
Back to the channel. How are you doing?
What's up, Craig? How you doing, man?
So, you had some things that you said that were, how was it you put it, that you wanted to compare against the models.
Yes.
And you had some stuff prepared. You were going to come on yesterday, but you were having some issues with your PC, and it wasn't until like 10 minutes before the show that your PC sorted itself out. So you didn't have time to sort out the things you wanted to. So I'm excited to see the things that you want to talk about, because a lot of the time flat earthers come here and just go, "Wow, water's flat, innit?"
Wow, water is flat, innit?
Well, what else do we need? I mean, that's pretty much all we got.
So in other words, he doesn't like a true statement.
Yeah, no, of course not. But he said it so nonchalantly, like, that's how we say it. Yeah, well, the water's flat, isn't it? I think there's a bit more enthusiasm.
Yeah, there's more to it, but as a statement, that's a fact. So
Of course.
doesn't he
absolutely.
like that it's a statement of fact that water seeks its own level when at rest? I mean, we went through when we did the surveying evening how it literally is going flat, horizontal when at rest. That's what the definitions of water is based on physics.
Mm-hmm.
Nike? Yeah. So it's really odd. But that's the thing. Because they don't have an answer for something, they'll rather just say, this is what they got. Hey, Second Best Bob, good to see you. I just got to warn you, Second Best Bob. If you moan about the mods and you start trolling, you know what's going to happen. It's as simple as that.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, last night's show, guys, I got copyright.
What? For what?
For that video we showed of
Really?
32.
You
He
are
actually
kidding.
copyrighted me.
Oh my goodness, 32. I would never have thought it from 32. You know, he seems like such a
Why?
joke.
Because it was music.
Look, at least he didn't give me an actual strike. He just copyrighted the content that I can't be monetized with it. So that's fine.
Right, okay.
But I mean, it's so unfair actually because we did commentary on it. We didn't.
Exactly, it's fair use. It's
Yeah,
not like
it's fair use.
played it through all the way through without saying anything about it. You know, it's fair use. You started, spoke. I don't get it.
But that's
don't
why
get
I
it.
say I don't get what's on with YouTube and stuff. You can get channels that hardly say anything. They like stream for 3 hours long. They literally watch like 5 to 10 minutes of a thing without saying a word,
That's right.
and nothing happens to them. But we stop every 5 seconds, and there's a problem.
That's because we're taboo.
Well, that's it.
So it's
Let's see.
really, really odd. And I still can't get on my other new channel, guys. I still can't get my number verified.
Wow.
I did contact YouTube, but they're seeing if they can fix the issue. I'm not the only one struggling with the same issue. So,
Really? That's
yeah.
weird.
It's really odd. But think about it. I mean, it's hurting my view count on the video because I can't upload a thumbnail which gets people to click on the video.
Of course, of course. I mean, that's the first thing you see is the thumbnail. They don't look at the title, do they? They look at the
Yeah.
thumbnail.
But I have to
Then-
say the video didn't do bad for such a small channel though for the first day. It's I think
Yes.
last time I checked over 120 views or something.
Mm.
So for such a small channel, not bad. But I'm looking forward to this weekend's video.
100 people is a lot if you think about it.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
over
people.
100
I mean,
people watched it.
How many people do you know? Do you know 100 people that you could call to get to watch your video? I mean, that's tough, right?
Yeah, it's hectic. Like I said, I've got 62 subscribers now, so it's a small channel. But like 120 views.
I didn't go over there yet, but I will.
So at least it is getting views. So it's there. I'm looking forward to this week's weekend's video because it's based on a challenge I'm doing this week. So I'm excited for the results on that. Guns and everyone, what up? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Thank you for coming in.
I was about to say hello to Guns and everyone. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Is Robert B as well? If he is, hello, man. Good to see you. Okay, let's go on to listen to what Craig has to deny further.
And then just kind of stare blankly at me. So
Right.
let's see what it is that you have, that you are skeptical about, because that's how you've just put it. That you're skeptical of the claims. So let's go over the things that you are skeptical about.
Yeah, indeed. From top to bottom, I think.
That's his full name. I was looking for Robert B himself. Sorry, Guns. I forgot that's your full name on here because there was another Robert B on here before. I haven't seen him for a while. That's just like I'm looking for Robert B and I don't see him. Oh, man. Okay.
Think when you compare the heliocentric model and the geocentric model side by side, I think you are forced to approach it, of course, taking the heliocentric model as a matter of fact. I think first and foremost, before approaching any idea that could have contrast, I think you need to kind of remove your ego for a moment, remove the dimension of the box that you're already in, and try to see it like a blank slate, which is very, very hard. And I'll admit, I have my biases for a lot of different things, and some of them I'm aware of, and I'm sure there are things that I'm unconscious of. Of course, one of the first things that I came across, being a Michigander, was the sight of seeing Chicago from the other side of Michigan.
Oh, there he's already got his head going down. So tonight's going to be talking about some refraction, probably.
What?
I don't know why this Morgan guy has some sort of Bro Sanchez vibe to him. Like he's that kind of guy. I don't know why.
Got that look.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, this isn't the full
Not
debate.
again!
You know,
look.
This is an edited video. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing one of the Global Mom's cuts again. I wonder if we're able to find the actual debate on this.
It's an FTFE actual video though, isn't it? It's from his channel.
It's from his channel, but this isn't
But
the
it's
original debate though.
Mm.
Yeah, see, Global Mom. It's one of Global Mom's cuts again. Oh,
So when she cuts them, does she?
Wow.
she literally makes it for his channel,
Right.
and then
got ya.
they puts it on.
Got ya. You're right, Dislord. How you doing, man?
Hey, Dislord, what's up? Good to see you, man. So yeah, pretty weird.
Again, when I saw that,
But I think we can go through this. I mean, 40 minutes is long enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully they kept everything in that needs to be said.
very first thing that I Google searched, I saw that it was refraction, and I looked away from it for several weeks.
Sorry, Dislord, why I'm laughing.
I had to laugh at that as well. I was laughing in my head though.
Okay.
I didn't think twice about it. I thought these flurfs are ridiculous. Of course, the Earth is a globe. Now, why on earth would they say something like that? Of course, it's refraction. But of course, when I started looking a little deeper into refraction, my perspective changed. I started to see a lot of flaws in the thoughts that I was presented to be called mirages. Well, that's a mirage all the way across the Lake Michigan, 55 miles away, when mathematically it should be roughly 3,500 feet below the curve. In any case scenario,
I've never ever heard FTFE so quiet before. Why doesn't he keep quiet like this when I talk?
Yeah, exactly, Lord. Dislord, the truth is the truth.
It's because you're not on the payroll, sir.
Ah, I see. Yeah, because if I talk, he loves to just overtalk me, no matter what I say. He can't keep quiet. Well, this guy is literally just sitting there smirking.
Of something being that far away and being beyond the curve, I definitely have to challenge the fact that we are told that is refraction.
Sorry?
He must already know what the script says, so he doesn't have to pay attention. he proofread it.
Hey, Glenn, good to see you, mate.
Because in any case of refraction, to be clear, refraction, as we can agree, is the bending of light. Correct?
Well, not the bending of light is a simplistic way of putting it. There's a lot more going on than light just bending, because light doesn't bend.
Wow.
Well,
And then you show us a fish
he
tank.
said something right.
Wait. And then they show us a fish tank with a laser bending. Don't they show us a fish tank with laser light bending, guys?
But it's only apparent, though, remember?
Hey, John Edwards, what's up, man? But that's what I don't get. They always have what I call selective arguments. Why did you go off light?
And so they can argue that they were wrong later or something, I guess. It's that plausible deniability, that's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Sorry, my ring light just fell.
Are you alright?
Talk again. Talk amongst yourself. What the hell? Everything's falling apart here.
I thought maybe I was so funny I made you fall out of your chair, but I knew that couldn't happen.
Hey, John Edwards, how you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you, man.
Still there?
Yeah, but it's just sorting out his whatever.
Oh, you dropped your light boom or whatever?
Yeah. You probably got he's probably got his earphones off.
I wish we could see what he was doing so we could see how he was fumbling away. And I hear a kid screaming in the background, so that makes me wonder what happened. You know what I mean?
Don't worry about it, Ryan. You're fine. I had a laugh.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Please help me.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there.
Sorry,
Hey,
Flat,
Discord.
hey, today I was fighting with some flat Earth guy on Facebook, and you know he's just completely ridiculous. He thinks he's the king of the globe, you know. So I asked him if he was man enough to go on a show and debate on it. You'll eat him up anyway. So I thought I would.
You
I thought I would serve him to you.
Wait. You fought to the flat earther? How dare you?
No. With a globe on a flat Earth YouTube channel is what I meant.
Okay.
You fought with a flat Earth. Yeah. But I meant on a flat Earth channel, yeah. No, he thinks he's so smart, and he only wants to debate people if they can actually come back with some scientific documented bullshit. He's very annoying. He said yes. He said yes to the debate, and I don't know if you want to take him on.
I'm always up for it.
Yeah. So I'll figure out when he wants to and all that, you know, and then I'll get him on. I'll let you know.
Awesome, yeah. Do so.
Maybe not today, but one of the next days, perhaps.
Anytime. Don't stress, man. But thanks again. Yeah. Get some fresh meat on you.
Oh yes.
It's been a while.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Correct.
What's happening is that when you have one medium and another, like I've got this glass here, right, and the light's coming through the air, which is one medium, and then
Into the break. Good to see you, man.
it's going into this glass, which is another medium. Well, that means that the light, the path that the light has to take becomes slightly longer because of what's going on in the glass. So the light appears to slow down. And because the light slows down, it's like a deceleration, and there's an angle of incidence that happens. So the light comes in straight, and because it has to slow down, it then has one change and is pointing down instead. That's why if you put like a pencil...
It doesn't have to point down. It can point up as well. But I'm glad he realizes you require barriers, physical barriers and media for refraction to happen, which we don't have in our Atmos. That's what terrestrial refraction is not based on Snell's law, so you can't really evoke refraction. Hey Rob Keen, hey Into the Break, good to see you guys. Thank you for coming, glad you could make it.
Or something in water, it looks like it's moved slightly over because there's been that angle of incidence change. I'm literally...
There we go. What did I just say? What didn't he say? There's no bending of light.
He did.
Is that bending or is it straight?
Ooh, I tell you what, it's hard to tell, Flats, but I would say I'll go on the side of bent, maybe.
I would agree. Why would Global Mom put this on? She doesn't know this actually literally contradicts what he said.
But they don't see their contradictions, do they? It's to them, it's like straight talking. Contradiction is straight talking.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Amuse Palette, thank you for coming. Yeah, people go watch the early bird because they want to see some psychotic man throw a tantrum. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do the same shit, so I'm here for truth.
I'm showing you a psychotic man.
Sorry?
I said, I'm already psychotic. I don't need any help.
Picture of the laser bending right now. I'm literally showing you it. It's right there, right?
Oh, he debunked himself. So he contradicted himself. Because he said light doesn't bend. And now he says, I'm showing a picture of it bending. Hey, Robert. Good to see you, man. Glad you can make it.
Right in front of you.
Something's wrong with that laser, man, because they don't bend like that.
There's that evil witch laugh, dude. I love it.
I'm sorry, we're going to be nominating Vlad for Dumb Fuck of the Year now.
We lost him. We lost Craig.
Someone going to be putting in a...
No.
What on earth is that?
That was part of the edit they put in because he said there's something wrong with the laser. You do know... I'm going to quickly go back to quickly here. Look at the angle that the light is coming in.
Yeah.
What happens when you change the incident angle of the laser?
Well,
Will you get the same effect?
it depends.
No.
No. If you
Well, no, of course not. It'll change. It has to
If
do
you
with
change
the angle that you
it's
point the beam
got
at.
to do with the angle of incidence into
Yeah.
the densities. So if you change the angle of incidence, you're going to get a different effect.
Of course. I mean, if you point it slightly up, I bet that arc would be even more pronounced.
Mm-hmm. Really odd.
Something's wrong with that laser, man, because they don't bend like that.
Pressure change. Each one of those creates a new layer, and that means that there's an infinite amount of incident angle changes happening, which makes the light appear to bend.
How high does 14.7 psi go? Let's see. Oh, I got DuckDuckGo and I just haven't installed it yet. I downloaded it.
What was that edit they put on? What was that woman from? Was that from a movie or something?
No, I have no idea, but it's from one of his old shows.
Oh, right. So taking the piss out of people. Yeah, it's just like them.
What's the altitude that 14.7 stays up? Altitude.
Say it again? Oh.
Because I'm trying to figure out how high the altitude of the 14.7. Calculate using equation 1 for altitude up to 11 kilometers. So in other words, up to 11 kilometers, 14.7. Is that what it's saying here? No, or just calculates up to 11.
That's interesting. You would think it would go up quite quickly, wouldn't it? But I guess it doesn't. Why?
Okay, calculate air pressure at altitude. How's that? At sea level, temperature, okay, altitude. We can do feet, why not? Let's say 10,000 feet. Okay, it's less than there. Let's go 5,000 feet. Ooh, okay. How about 1 foot? 1 foot's the same. 2 foot. Just a minimal. 3 foot. It's like such gradual change. Do you think those little feet change is going to affect it as much as Craig is letting it out to do? I mean, that's in magnitudes of like 0.0001%. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the point. It's very small changes in that little bit of altitude that I don't think you're going to get what he claims to get. Hey Jay,
Well,
what? Yeah.
Just like you're not going to entertain it. Stop entertaining it then. Stop replying. If you say you're not going to entertain it, stop entertaining it then. You just keep coming back with stuff. She just said don't spam the chat with Bro Sanchez. That's all she said.
Yeah, we're not interested in Bro Sanchez.
I know.
So
we don't
rather just leave it.
Argue in the chat either, to be honest. More be arguing in the chat.
So anyway, let's get back to the show. So, pressure gradients in the atmosphere, in other words. Nah. You haven't got different media.
So yeah, the refraction, what it does is it changes the path of light based on the medium it's interacting with.
Correct. Which I agree with that. I don't have anything against your description at all whatsoever. It changes the medium light.
Hey, Charlie Walsh, good to see you. And no, the numbers that have dropped a small bit. You know why? Because we let all the trolls go. I would rather have less numbers, and no, it's not a how can I put it? I'm trying to think of the correct word. A hostile environment for my actual supporters of the show. So I would rather let my views and things go down on my channel to show support for my actual subscribers and supporters of the show, because the trolls are hostile and they miss literally. Nobody wants to come and chat because of the idiotic trolls. So if they're not able to be here, then it leaves a clean slate for the people that want to be here. It's as simple as that. Truth.
Oh, I just want to say I don't think fighting anyone. I just
No,
don't.
the point
you
is, the
mentioned-
point
you-
is, the point
you
is,
mentioned
the
Bro
point
Sanchez
is,
the point.
yeah, I just said he has that
Look.
Pro Sanchez vibe on him, and that was it. The point is, you keep on going
And
on
I
about Pro
commented once,
Sanchez.
I haven't spammed anything.
The thing is, you keep going on about Pro Sanchez, and now you're going
No,
on
no, no,
about...
no, no. Go back,
Wait,
go in
listen
the
what
chat
I'm
and check
saying.
yourself.
Now you're messing up the show further by carrying on, by trying to give division, by talking
But
about
you're
it. Just
saying I
leave
did
it.
something
Just
that-
leave it and move on, please, because we're trying to get rid of the show. Go on with the show, thanks. Be very
Oh,
much
no.
appreciated. If you
I
don't have
just
to
don't
come...
want to be called something I'm not.
Dude,
You weren't called it.
the point is they're asking you to please stop with Bro Sanchez. We're trying to get on with the show.
I commented one time on what you said on the show tonight. I didn't go on with
Okay,
anything.
but can we move on with the show now?
Yeah, but just don't call me stuff I'm not. You know, this is
Okay,
an attack
Dislord.
pretty much, you know?
No, Dislord. We're trying to do a show here. Not worry about you getting feelings hurt because of Bro Sanchez. Thank you.
It's not about Bro Sanchez.
Okay,
it's about
can
Vicky
you
just
stop
trying to
talking?
make
Okay,
problems
can we
me
get
every
on with the
time.
show now?
I'm here now, right? Not at all this. You push Bro Sanchez, you know everyone's opinion on it. I don't want to see it in chat. I don't care what you
I
do.
didn't push
don't
anything.
want to
I
see
commented
you
once
pushing
on
your
Flatzoid's
demonic
statement.
You
troll.
said you were being sarcastic by saying he was flat.
All
Okay.
I've got to say, Flats, sorry for the drama. This, go away and leave me alone. Don't ever mention me in chat again. Thank you. Bye.
It's you mentioning me, not the other way around, man.
That it's,
Whatever.
interacting with.
Do your thing. It's
Light
childish.
is a frequency. It's a wave of particles, if I'm not mistaken.
No, not particles. It's an electromagnetic wave that acts as both particles and a wave, depending
So
on
when that-
which state of quantum superposition you want to look at it in.
Oh.
But-
Light, nobody knows what light is, FTFE. Nobody knows what light is. Does anybody here know what light is?
Couldn't tell you.
No.
All I can tell you is that it gets rid of darkness. That's it.
But you know what's really weird? They can contradict themselves saying it's a particle but acts like a wave. So in other words, it's the same as their gravity. It's not a force, but you can think of it as a force. It's quite crazy.
Okay. So let's just look at that from both perspectives, but both of those.
Amused palette. I don't know why people are fighting in all the channels. I don't know. It's because the people get butthurt for some odd reason and think it's great to just distract from shows because they get butthurt. I think people should just grow up. That's my opinion. That's about it. Hey, Deborah Clark. Good to see you.
Elements when they come into contact with
Yeah, what's a photon, Rob? Exactly.
water, which, especially looking at something over water, as the how should I say this? As the law Snell's law states, as you just stated, that when light interacts with a different medium, it's
Hey,
going
Gio,
to
what's up, man?
refract. It's going to bend, and it ends up bending down. If that's not correct.
Yeah,
right?
the general part, when it goes from one medium to another, the general state is that light will go down, especially if the medium that it's going through is a curve, which is on Earth. If the Earth is a globe, obviously the atmosphere is also curved with it. So a straight.
Hey, Godzilla37, thank you very much for coming, man. Appreciate gifting 5 memberships. You rock. Shout out to Godzilla37. Thank you very much. Whoop whoop.
Bit of light is going to be
I hope you're doing well, by the way, Godzilla.
Yeah, bless you, man.
going through a curved atmosphere, which will,
Absolutely.
because it's curving, make it bend down. But
Sorry, there's no such thing as curved atmosphere. That's an oxymoron. You don't get sphere-shaped air.
So funny when they say that.
Yeah. Last time I checked, the behavior of air takes the shape of its container. And
By
since
bulk-
the globe doesn't have a container, how are they claiming a shape?
It's you can buy balls of air from the local supermarket.
Yeah, I mean, physics tells you gas has no inherent shape. I wonder if they know what that means.
By the fact that it's following that gradient.
Ah, that's good, man.
So that's
Calling
what we
it,
would expect to happen.
Calling it a curved atmosphere is an assumption, which I understand. You know, we're obviously having that debate, but light travels straight. So in order for light to get over that amount of distance over a curve is...
Everybody's allowed to be wrong. No one's perfect. That's a definite.
Is physically impossible without...
Why do you say it's physically impossible?
Without distortion.
No,
it's physically impossible without
distortion. Distortion only happens if the...
He's around, mate. He's just in the YouTube chat now and then, sitting. He's doing his own thing. You know what? Being the boss, not paying our salaries.
Yeah, I still got him in the basement.
Did you feed him today? I hope so.
No, not at all. He's not been given us a salary.
You better go check on him. Make sure he's...
Give him some bread and some water tomorrow.
I checked on him yesterday, didn't
I?
The path that the light takes goes through varying degrees of temperature. If you have a perfectly clear day, right, with perfectly, there's hardly any wind or whatever, and the atmosphere, the layers of the atmosphere are, they're pretty much still. Refraction is still happening, but there's going to be much less distortion in those cases because the layers of the atmosphere aren't getting mixed up as much because of
Hey Howard Moore, thank you for coming. Do you see Howard Moore doesn't know what he says? My physics is wrong. Is that so? Why do we have to keep showing this to Globies?
Huh.
Why does a gas have no definite shape and no definite volume? Oh boy. I was right then, Howard. $5 super chat from Godzilla. Thank you very much. He says, shut up, Craig, from the chat. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, the thing is, it's difficult to listen to him sometimes, but he made a claim that this Morgan guy is really stupid, and he's one of the dumbest views I've been spoken to. And so far, I don't really see anything dumb from Morgan. Have you guys?
No.
He sounds quite okay so far. On the other hand...
kind of too agreeable with him, but I mean, other than that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But thank you again, Godzilla, for your $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man. And DJD, what's up? Good to see you. So, Howard Moore, tell me again how I got the physics wrong when I got it on screen. Okay.
Movement with air and stuff. So distortion tends to happen when there's changes in temperature and pressure along the site as well as the gradient itself.
Nice. So we never ever have a physical obstruction observation, correct? Because it's always refraction. So it's always just optical. Hey, Space Miner, thank you very much for your $5 super chat. Much love from New Mexico. Keep up the great work, bro. Flats. Thank you, man. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate you. And it's cool to see you from New Mexico, someone that's got hot weather just like me. I'm looking forward to the winter, by the way. This damn heat is killing me.
So refraction doesn't...
Who knows more, McToon or FTFE? None of them. The thing is, they know the same because they read from the same books.
Yeah, whisper in each other's ears. That's it.
I would say McToon knows more maths than FTFE, but FTFE has more charisma than McToon, I'd say.
Yeah.
Howard Moore is left lane. That explains a lot. Yeah. He's one of those anti-flat earthers that just will never get it.
Have to be distorted. It just is more than likely going to be distorted in
Godzilla. That's a good one.
some degree when looking out through our atmosphere, because our atmosphere isn't something that is perfectly stable. It moves.
Really?
So in general,
it moves. So no Velcroed atmosphere, guys. Well done, Craig. Yes, no Velcroed atmosphere, so they can't claim the air is in lockstep with the ground. I agree. Deborah, thank you very much for your $10 super chat. Really appreciate all the support. I always love your debaters. It's so educational. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate all your support too. So far, it does look like I'm having that other debate Saturday with that other guy that postponed from last Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that. And then if this other guy decides to debate sometime, it'll be quite cool.
Paul said McDoon is the second smartest bowler after Sean.
Yeah, Sean Hawkins is. We were actually. Michael had a comment today. But yeah, thank you again, Deborah, for your super chat. Appreciate it.
Oh, I know.
We were talking. Michael's left a comment. Yeah, he's the jack of all trades, master of nothing. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly that. But he's so dumb. He can't even keep the name for the jack part. So what did he say? He's the sack. A sack of all things.
I said he's a jack in the box, just waiting to pop out every time there's a trolling behaviour to be done.
Oh, it's crazy.
And they kind of evolved into a Sean's testicle holding box.
Yeah.
I don't know why that happened, but it kind of evolved.
Yeah. But yeah, Sean Hawkins, guys, by far is one of the most stupid, ignorant buffoons I've ever seen on the internet. He's literally got an IQ of a tuna sandwich.
Depends. He says he's a Christian, but knows nothing.
He used to be. Apparently, he used to be a Christian for a long time. I think he said he wanted to become a pastor. But when you ask him anything about the Bible, he can't tell you. He doesn't even know the books of the Bible.
He just says, God hates liars, and so God hates you. That's what he says.
I promise you the guy has never probably even opened a Bible and read anything.
No, guaranteed. God hates sin. He doesn't hate the person.
Exactly. He knows the intent. The heart. He reads the heart. If you read your Bible, you'll know he reads your heart. Your intent. That's why he spits out lukewarm Christians. Because you can do all the wonderful things you want, but if your heart's not in the right place, you're lukewarm. You're doing it for praise, not for the right reasons.
There's going to be a little bit of distortion, but when the weather is just right, when the conditions are just right, there's absolutely no reason why the refraction that you see over long distances will look just as clear as day. That's what the maths and that's what Snell's law says will happen.
No, that's not what Snell's law says will happen. Snell's law only talks about incident angles to a media change through a barrier. It has absolutely sweet bugger all to say this is going to be clear or not clear. What's he talking about? What? Adverts. There we go.
Law states that when light hits a different medium, it's going to bend toward the denser medium. That's in a simplistic form. That's what Snell's law states.
I mean,
so
there we go. Angle 1 equals sine of angle 2. Yeah, so the incident angle 1 hits the medium, and then it gives an exit angle of angle 2.
So far he knows what he's talking about.
Through a boundary between two different isotropic media. I love the boundary part.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But show me where on there it says anything about it will be clear or not clear.
No.
If you want to, miss out a lot of context behind what Snell's law is, but
like I said, as I stated in a simplistic form.
Yeah.
In a simplistic form, it's very simple. Light, when it hits any form of denser medium, it's going to bend toward the denser medium.
Lucas
That's
looking
correct,
it up.
right?
Lucas looking it up.
This is where Lutz gets his behaviour from, then, isn't it?
Exactly.
Let me just check that.
But you know what's funny though? Didn't he say like 2 minutes ago? Yeah, it follows the curve of the Earth because the density. So in other words, it changes the incident angle, which makes it go down. Correct?
That's what it
Because
sounded like.
because of densities. So yeah, it goes towards a denser medium. In other words, when the light slows down, which way is the light supposed to go? According to Craig, down. Now he's saying no. So it's the second time he's contradicted himself tonight. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So well done, Morgan. You're actually doing well. I don't see anything wrong so far. Unless you guys have seen something that I've missed.
No, certainly not.
So far, no.
He knows more than me so far.
Chat.
Right. Hey, if you'd like to, if you'd like to research it, you can.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. It will go towards the denser medium.
Yeah.
In
simplicity.
most circumstances, but it depends on the conditions that are happening. That you can have things like thermal inversions that can change what's. It doesn't necessarily have to do with density. Temperature can be much more of a factor as to what's causing the refraction than just density.
Right. And I agree with you.
That's a false statement. Because temperature changes the density, Craig. Did you not know this? If something's moving faster, it changes, because it's got with gas, when it moves temperature change, it changes the density of the gas. So in other words, it's still following the density. Yeah, light doesn't bend. It just changes angles. But Craig shows on screen a laser light bending. After says it doesn't bend, while showing it bending. By the way, laser light, guys, is concentrated light. So it's just an optical illusion going through a media at an angle. The light's not actually bending.
You there. There's a lot of different factors that are involved. But one thing that refraction cannot do, refraction isn't going to take something that is 55 miles away, and it's not going to raise it on the other side of a globe and display a picture perfect image of, as I'm referencing, Chicago from the west side of the state of Michigan. Specifically, for anybody that's watching right now, you can specifically look up Grand Haven, Michigan, where Joshua Nowicki has taken pictures from.
The famous picture.
Now, why are you over talking him, Craig? Let him get his statement out, man. That's how it usually works. You let someone finish a statement, because if you're a big boy, you know when to shut up.
You can use an Earth's curvature calculator in a rough formula.
You made a very specific claim there. You said there's no way that refraction can do that.
It can't. Because you guys have what we call selective refraction. You guys agree with that?
Absolutely.
Let's move on to drawing this on paint again. Because we've explained this so many times to these people. You guys...
Vicky told me I apologise for that carry-on, Flats.
Sorry?
I'm saying Vicky asked me to apologise to you for that little carry-on with this load.
No stress, guys. The thing is, nothing bad to you, Dislord. Why do you come live on a show and try and air your undies? You understand?
Yeah.
Wait till after the show or something, or do it backstage, but not during a show.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I asked him a few times, please just stop, and he carried on. So, it's just how it is. Yeah. So people need to get the big boy clothes on and grow up and move on. Hey, Price of Adam, good to see you, man. Okay. What do I want to say? Oh yeah, let's draw the globe quickly. Okay, let's say that is the ocean globe or whatever. I'm just gonna say this is a boat here, and we got another boat here, whatever, and we got a person standing here. Now, why is it that they claim refraction? By the way, refraction will bend the light, as they say. Okay. Why is it that it's very selective on what it's bringing up? Because today, this water can be blocking the bottom of the ship, correct?
Yeah.
But let's say the ship is in a harbor and it's sitting there for 3 weeks, and the next day you come back and it's not blocked anymore. Now, you see the whole ship.
Sorry.
But you see the horizon here. It's blocking the bottom of this ship. Great. Okay, wait. Let's do this again. Go back the next day. You don't see this boat, but you see the horizon behind it. So in other words, this boat is blocked. You see the horizon behind it, and this one's also blocked. When does it decide if it wants to make the horizon refracted or the objects?
Exactly.
It keeps changing because it's very selective on what it wants to raise. And also the one question I got is, why would it only, for instance, raise one thing and not the other? Why is it not going to raise this and the horizon at the same time? Because it wouldn't matter if it's risen. This wouldn't matter if it's risen there or there. It's going to give exactly the same image.
Yeah.
It's just higher. But that's not what we see. So yeah, that's very rudimentary explanation. Your refraction on your globe is very selective.
It is.
Almost like it's sentient or something.
Yeah, like gravity.
Yeah. Hey Oz, good to see you, man.
What evidence do you have that refraction's unable to do that? You're just saying something, but you're wrong because Snell's law says that that can happen.
No, Snell's law doesn't say that can happen. Where is he getting his information? This is where actually, Morgan, you should be asking. Okay, show where Snell's law says that. Where does Snell's law say that can happen?
There is no evidence that refraction can lift something up above the horizon that is 55 miles away and display a picture perfect
Snell's
image.
law, which is a law, says that that can happen. So
no, it doesn't, Craig. You're literally just telling him he's wrong. So in other words, you are making a positive claim and you have yet to back it up. So since you made a positive claim, Snell's law says, isn't this the time you show Snell's law saying it?
No, it doesn't say that at all.
No, it literally does because the light is traveling through the gradient of the atmosphere, bending down towards the denser, colder medium.
That's not what Snell's law says.
Lifting up what we see in the distance, and there's
and
no
as you
reason,
said,
and there's no reason at all why the image of the refracted image of the skyline can't be lifted up above the horizon.
How can it be lifted up the horizon if you're saying it's going down? If something goes down, how's it going up, guys?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's mad. And how come it's like when we see like the Chicago skyline and stuff like that? How come it's if it's lifting things up, well, why is it lifting it to the point we can see it all the time? If it's like so far behind the horizon, why doesn't it just lift it a little bit so we can't see it? Why is it always so we see it? You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, right. It's like it's just messing with us, right?
Yeah.
It's like somebody's up there pushing a button going, you see it, now you don't. Now you see it, now you don't. Right? Yeah, sure.
Exactly. Yeah, guys, hit the likes, share the show. Thank you, everybody, for coming. You guys rock. Woo-woo. Appreciate you all.
There's no reason why that can't happen. That's what Snell's law says we expect to happen. You just saying it's impossible.
Not at all. No.
Hold on.
That's
hold
not
on. Let me finish.
That's a full assumption.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Just saying it's impossible is actually against everything that we understand.
That is a false statement, Craig. You are literally saying things that Snell's law doesn't say. So just show what you say it shows. What you said it shows. Show what you said it says. And then you can make that claim. But you haven't actually backed up your claim, so therefore you can't claim that it says that if it doesn't be to show, because no, Snell's law doesn't say that. So Morgan's correct. And when you claim things go down, you know, when you claim things, the light bends down, you wouldn't expect things to show up. Things don't go up if things go down. There's two different directions, totally.
About how refraction works. I can literally show you the maths and the graphing of how it works, you know, based on our understanding of refraction. Snell's law says that that's what we expect to happen with a gradient of atmosphere and light going through.
No, it doesn't. Snell's law is specifically just telling you incident angle equals exit angle 2, which gives another incident angle with another exit angle. That's it. Doesn't tell you if it's clear, if it's not clear, if it's going that way or that down because you're saying up. Really, this guy's making shit up. Snell's law doesn't say you should see Chicago skylines from 50 miles away.
Through it.
Snell's law doesn't state that. It's actually physically impossible. Hold on for a second. It's actually physically impossible to what you said, bend light. You said it's bending of light.
No, I said it's the change of angle of...
No, you did say bending of light. You said it multiple times. Or did we hear things? Guys, did we hear things? I'm sure Craig said multiple times the light's bending.
Well,
I'm pretty sure he did say that. I don't know if he corrected himself though.
It's not the light that bends, it's only you.
Only you can make this heart feel good. Only you. Hey, those old songs still rock.
No, they do.
And if there's one thing that would be able to convince me to think differently, it would be seeing a laser in water or some type of other dimension actually curving. Now,
dimension? What? Okay, I don't know what he's trying to say there. Other dimension.
The one example I have been able to see, and this is of course in the same media.
See, with the incident angle, it's straight, guys. So it's going straight. And look what's happening as it follows the water going up, okay? This is called internal reflection. This is why I laugh when the people say, oh, but on your flat earth map, you know, on your flat earth model, why do you have light at Antarctica 24/7? There we go. Internal reflection on the dome. It's been explained many times.
Yeah, what did you call it? Them dog things. What are they called from the sun? The dog.
Sundogs.
Sundogs. That's it. Them.
Sundogs. I got lots of pictures of sundogs. They do exist.
Yeah, of course. I reckon that could be reflection.
Yep, it's very possible.
Was a laser.
But it's crystal. What did they say? Crystallization in the air. Gives a sundog, man. Yeah, I showed a sundog here. And a halo, sun halo, when it was damn 35 degrees outside.
There you go.
How the hell do you have ice crystals in the air at 35 degrees? Please, anybody, go and tell me.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, ice crystals don't form at 35 degrees Celsius.
Something wrong with
Well, I don't know what they say, but I know every time I've ever said that, people argue that, it stays cold up there all the time. It's always freezing up there. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Heat rise is silly. Don't you understand how heat rise? It's like, don't you understand convection at all?
Exactly.
Like, hello.
And then you can debunk. And then you can debunk that as well by showing Mr. Sensible's Mage 2. Shout out Mr. Sensible by debunking the Earth with Mage 2. First showing there's no such thing as Coriolis. Second of all showing there's no such thing as physical curve. And thirdly by showing temperature goes up the higher you go. It literally showed when it got to a certain point it started getting hotter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Laser beam going through a bottle of water.
They lie about everything. And it's really sad that we haven't, like all of us haven't woken up to that. Like they literally lie about everything just to confuse.
Yeah, it's weird.
that had a hole poked in it, and the laser beam was going right where the hole was poked in it. So of course,
yeah,
the laser beam was.
Show, if you want to give me 2 minutes, I can show you that in a fish tank. It's quite easy.
That's very simple though. That's elementary school.
Well, you just said that's what I want to see, and I can show you that.
That's fiber optics. That's a contained media.
A fish tank is not fiber optics.
It is actually fiber optics, mate. Internal reflection. Idiot. The information follows the path.
Bro, don't you science?
I don't know. I really find it very hard to believe Craig did what he said he did. I'd really find it hard.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's very easy to say, okay, I was in the Navy, and for all you know, he was just peeling potatoes in a back room somewhere.
Yeah.
Fiber optics is glass.
No. Forgive me. Okay, forgive me. It's not.
Yeah, it's based on the same principle. Literally based on the same principle. I don't know if you guys remember, you always used to get these, it looks almost like fiber optic splits, where the light goes and it's like a whole bunch of hairs almost.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And the light has internal refraction. That's
the little lamps you used to buy on,
Yeah.
Of course. Each individual little Spain has light coming off it, and it's all sourced from one light. It's not like 1,000 separate lights. It's all one light.
Yeah, now when you look at fiber optics as data, it's just the same principle. It's just following through internal reflection inside the stream. It's as simple as that. That's why you get fiber optics. He just said it's on a rudimentary level, which is correct, but now he's making him doubt himself. So that's a bit weird. Morgan should have stood on his argument rather than saying, "Oh yeah, maybe you're correct."
Not directly fiber optics, but that's specifically that's how fiber optics
you've
work.
Stated.
Okay, no, you kept two straight. Good, well done, Morgan. By the way, Morgan, you're doing well. I really don't see an issue with what Morgan's saying, at all.
No, I think I'll do my vote now.
So this has actually been very sad, Global Mom. You've actually made FTFE to look out to be the dumb one, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe you should look at your stuff before you post it. Just saying.
It's impossible.
And I understand why Craig... exposing. Yeah, and I understand why Craig puts it up, because he's not clever enough to know what's going on here. He's just saying, oh, yeah, I demolished the guy. But, dude...
Oh, he's never...
Yeah?
He's never lost a debate yet, Craig. He's demolished everybody.
Craig never lost a debate. I don't think he's ever won one.
No, that's true. It's
crazy.
He doesn't remember the debate where I was there.
Guys in chat, type 1 if you think Craig is the one showing to be dumb, or type 2 if you think Morgan's the one be showing to be dumb. How's that? So type 1 if Craig's the ignorant one, or type 2 if Morgan's the ignorant one.
For that to
don't care.
happen. However,
yes.
all of the maths behind Snell's law disagrees with your assumption.
No.
You can't just say no. You can't. Hold on. You can't just say no.
I won't.
Because the maths of Snell's.
He's busy still talking. He's still saying his statement. Don't tell him you can't just say no when you're not letting him finish his statement.
Exactly. You don't know how he was going to finish. You know what I mean? You're just jumping in there.
Crazy. Hey, Bakal Bakiva, thank you for coming, man. Glad you could make it. Global Mom's a legend. No. Oh. Global Mom doesn't even understand how to disseminate a comment.
That's right.
Law literally disagrees with what you're saying. And you can't just shake your head and say no, because I have.
Do you have any evidence?
Yes,
I have.
Hey, Sandy, good to see you, Chockhead. Oh, we got one guy for the Globe. Thank you for coming. Note to Chockhead, since you made that claim, why don't you tell us all what Morgan has said wrong? Should be interesting.
Any evidence of what your claim is?
Yes, I have the world's leading expert in refraction that backs up my claim.
Young.
I have.
Can you show me that right now?
I have everything.
If you want to appeal to Thomas Young, note that on the bottom of his paper he says all these tests were done on a flat Earth. Oh, wow. It's amazing. Demonstrations can only be done on a flat Earth, guys. But they want to claim a globe, though.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
None whatsoever.
It's like entering into the Indy 500, and you got a golf cart, and you're telling them, no, this isn't the actual car.
Hey, I can keep up. I can keep up.
Yeah, I can keep up. I've got an actually Indy 500 car, you know, a nice V8's in there, but no, they are just driving around with the golf cart. That's practically what these guys are doing. They're very delusional.
Absolutely.
No matter how hard you try and explain to them, listen here, this golf cart is not an Indy 500 car, the more they try and defend that it is. Hey, you too.
But I have scientific backing.
Exactly. I know the guy that built this golf cart, and he said it's going to win.
This is what I would like to say about what I
If you want to let me
claim.
talk and stop interrupting me, if you
interrupted him.
Wow, that is so hypocritical.
He literally interrupted him in his statement, not the other way around.
And not he does this with everyone, and then he's just like interrupting me.
Mr. Double Standard.
Yeah, same as Mark Reed. Stop interrupting me. I'm sick of you interrupting me. Like, dude, it's you that does it all the time.
Yeah, he doesn't stop interrupting. Exactly.
No.
He's a guy. The thing is, we debate with
Just
man
let me at
babies.
him. Let him debate me. I drive him crazy because I just keep cutting him off.
Yeah.
As I said, we just debate man babies.
It's true.
go to any of the works of Andrew Thomas Young, who's written many papers on the subject, including specifically refraction dealing with...
And no, Thomas Young literally false equivocates light behavior with water. Last time I checked, water and light aren't the same thing. That's why he contradicts himself and he says light's a photon but acts as a wave. Yeah, it's called contradiction. Just because you can try and explain something as a wave doesn't make it a wave.
Of a flat Earth. We have our quantification of refraction that has been done over centuries of experimentation. So much so that we have...
Centuries of experimentation? What?
Yeah, centuries and centuries and centuries.
That's just fine. That's
you know,
hilarious.
Yeah, you know, when I look at people that say stuff like this, you know, when we talk, I wonder if there is some kind of multi-universe dimension out there. It kind of makes evident sense because they make claims that isn't in our reality. So maybe in his reality it is.
Mm-hmm. Physics
You know what I mean?
must work. And
That's a scary thought. You know that? It's a really scary thought.
Maybe he's in another dimension and we got some portal open that we're talking to the guy from another dimension. And so in his reality, that is true.
That's the most nuttiest way I've ever had someone try to explain away stupidity and denial of reality in my life. But I love it. It sounds great.
It sounds good.
Write that down.
But think about it. Let's say we are debating someone on the internet and the guy is actually from another dimension and we don't know that. He doesn't know we're from another dimension. So to him, reality is this way and to us, reality is another way. So we're arguing realities based on our dimensions, which contradicts the other person's dimensions.
But do you really think, honestly, do you really think that there's other dimensions with different properties?
I was just being sarcastic. I was just...
Okay, all right, thank you. Thank you for clarifying.
I was just trying to show how stupid the arguments are. No, there's definitely no such thing as other dimensions. There's no such thing as a multiverse or different dimensions. We are one person, one life. That's it. There is nothing. I don't claim multiverses, multi-dimensions, guys. Just to let you know. Okay.
Have mapped out exactly what...
Sunday banana. Just read that. It was so cold yesterday, my computer froze. It was my own fault, though. I left too many windows open.
That is pretty funny.
That's a good one.
Light will do through that path over that distance, and that's what I want to display to you now. So if you if you will just turn your attention to this page for 1 second.
Can I complete my thought before you move forward with your statement? Because
go ahead.
My complete statement is not that just refraction can't bend light. It does bend light. What refraction cannot do, and I'm being specific about this specifically, refraction cannot say, and we know how optics work, right? The
Yes,
light
we
from the
very
sun
much know how
is,
optics work, yes.
if I can explain, the light from the sun is bouncing off of those buildings. Now that light has to travel. It has to travel, and it travels in a straight line from the top of the building to the bottom of the building.
But you see, Morgan, there's a problem there, though. They believe straight lines are curved. So he's going to say, yes, it's straight lines, but at the same time he's going to say it's curved because it's following the Earth curve. That's what he's going to say. Because they don't understand the difference between what straight and curved is. And I mean, that's like the first thing you learn in school, by the way. This is a straight line. This is a curved line. Then you get these idiots that say, no, that straight line is curved.
Building, let's just say even the middle of the building, it is physically impossible to project, to shine, to reflect that light. And
what's wrong? What's up with Sandy tonight? My last apartment had only 4-foot high ceilings. I couldn't stand living there. Oh man.
Have a picture perfect display, as we are looking at even in your example here, a picture perfect display of those buildings. There would be some form of distortion, there would be some form of stretching. When we do see that effect, it is called an inferior or superior mirage.
You're saying things,
but that
you have no
specifically is
evidence.
that is not.
No, he's saying actual specific statements that are very clear and concise. Maybe if you actually listen to what he said, you would understand what his argument was.
Right,
Refraction.
Right. What you're doing is you are saying things. You're going, it can't do that. It doesn't have the ability to do that. When every bit of our knowledge of refraction disagrees with what you are saying, and I'm actually showing you right now how it can happen with our knowledge of refraction and the atmosphere. So this is that observation that we are talking about, and it shows you exactly what the light is doing, what the path of the light is doing. So it shows you that the light is bending.
So what is the software doing exactly?
Well, it is mapping
showing
out
me,
the path.
or is it a map?
If you would like me to answer, I can. That's fantastic.
Hey, Moomin Rider, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate you, man.
Fantastic. What it's doing is actually mapping out the path of light. This was a program written by Mick West, who also coded the original Tony Hawk's game. So yeah, thanks for ruining my childhood, you dick, Mick West. And this is based on the actual mathematics of Snell's law and our quantification of.
Is it now? Show us where Snell's law is in there, please. Because he's got refraction and standard, which means terrestrial refraction, guys. Last time I checked, terrestrial refraction has radius in it. Can anybody show me radius in Snell's law, please? Oh wait, there isn't.
No.
There is no Snell's law in your terrestrial refraction.
Refraction over centuries of experimentation and testing, right? And what he's done in many different examples is taken pictures that we know are things that should be beyond the horizon and mapped out exactly what would be happening based on the temperature of the air, the density of the air, and the path of the light. And it shows you exactly what will happen. And what you can do is you can take any of these points and you can move them. And that what will that do is that will so if it was actually a bit warmer over here, right?
So guess what, guys? Let me create a model with math and say this is reality. That's what he's doing.
So you had a bit warmer water and then a bit cooler water. What that does is that adds a bunch of distortions, and you can see the distortions there. And if you take this over here, you can say, right, so what if there's a massive thermal inversion at that point? Well, what that does, you can now see the bottom of the buildings, but it's massively squished up. But if
that
you
is
have
that
it,
is refraction.
Yeah. That's called compression as well.
Yeah, well, what I had before was refraction. This is just
Hey, Spuddy, good to see you, man.
refraction going through thermal inversions and density changes. What it was before I mucked about with it, that how do I reset it? I can't remember. Just get the thing back up.
There's I'm gonna let you finish, but there's one thing for certain that's a flaw in this spreadsheet thing you have going on here.
Well, it's not a spreadsheet.
And that's how I look at it. It's a spreadsheet. Somebody made a software spreadsheet.
Okay. Doesn't really matter what they made it on there.
Sheet, and this reflects
Snell's law.
No, it doesn't. I failed to see any Snell's law here anywhere. What's he talking about?
Reflects Snell's law.
Sorry? You gotta say something.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I don't think we're going to come to a conclusion of who we agree with. Like, you have your software program, and that's what you're relying on. I'm asking every single person that's watching
this.
That's just
a visual representation.
Hold on. I'm asking every single person that's watching this, whether you're a flat Earth or a global believer, to make your own observations. And I personally just have to say, a 24,901 mile ball at a 6-foot observation gives us a geometric horizon of 3 miles. We should not see beyond 3 miles. Everything should disappear at that point.
So we don't have refraction then. So we don't have
on
refraction.
Top of that,
so is the atmosphere? There's no refraction. Yeah, everything's
a refraction.
Of course they are.
That's
do you not understand that?
Earth is flat.
Do you not
Hi XP, good to see you, man.
Understand that everything you see is refracted? Everything.
Of course it is. Of course, I understand that.
Well, and there's definitely not flat.
But it doesn't lift things above the horizon in a picture perfect.
Well, then you disagree with Snell's law because Snell's law says it can. Well, Snell's law says it can. So.
We're both kind of screaming on the mic saying it's flat, it's round, it's flat, it's round.
Well, no. What I'm doing is right.
Means I know some of you are so fancy with your priority boarding.
Please give me the actual maths to back up your claim. So
you're the one claiming the math here. Why are you asking him to give you math for your math that you claim? Didn't he just do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Felicia did that. Exactly, Moomin.
Felicia.
I forgot. We still have to call him Felicia from now on.
I know.
So I
Felicia's an ass. Do 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 do. Felicia's an ass. He doesn't know his right foot from his left foot. Felicia's an ass.
Oh, dude. I think I missed a meeting tonight with Paul and that.
Uh-oh. That's when Mike is.
I know. That's probably what... I didn't realise we had one every week. I think we're having one every week on a Monday.
Uh-oh. You're going to get a hiding.
I know. Paul's already told me I missed a critical update. Totally forgot. I didn't... There was no message saying there is a meeting that I've seen, but maybe he said last week that we're doing it every Monday. I'm thinking that's the
probably, yeah.
Yeah, the thing we are.
Oh, by the way, guys, yeah, speaking of that quickly, remember tomorrow's Tuesday, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. You guys will be streaming tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow.
Would you want to stick a link in for everybody?
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, the show thumbnail's not up, but I can stick in the link for the channel.
Awesome.
I'll just get it.
Jonah Edwards, now with this comment I see in Matt's debate, it makes me think of, you guys remember Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
The cards Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I remember.
Imagine you do a parody with Yu-Gi-Oh, but with maths. I will raise you 1 + 5. Another guy comes up with, well, I'll divide that 1 + 5. Oh man, yeah, it's literally a maths debate. This.
I would like you to use Snell's law and take the distance and the density of the atmosphere and everything, and give me the maths to back up your claim, because I can actually provide.
But you're the one making the claim, Craig. You're the one saying you got the maths for it, so you're the one that's supposed to bring it up, not ask the guy that says it's impossible. You're the one saying, but we got maths for it, so you're the one that's supposed to show it, not him. He didn't claim maths. He just said Snell's law doesn't say that.
Provide the maths to back up my claim.
You know, if you could, that'd be great. I haven't looked into it other than the fact that light's going to bend toward the denser medium.
Yeah,
now I haven't ran the math. I ran the math, but I know one thing. I know one thing. If you're going to include the math, you have to. The math would have to be the density of air at 100 to from 0 to 100 feet would have to be the same as 1300 to 1400.
Nope.
It would have to be the same because it needs to go through an angle change.
That's completely wrong. That's not how it works.
Otherwise, you're gonna get a distorted image.
No, period. Not at all. Not according to Snell's law.
Snell's law is about the incident angle giving out a refracted angle. That's it, Craig. What he's saying is simply, he's saying if it's not uniform, this is how the light's gonna go. Tell me how that will draw out a perfect image for you. Will that draw out a perfect image for you? Nope, definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not. Right, there's the link in the channel, guys.
Awesome.
In the chat, sorry.
So, guys, there's the link for tomorrow's show for PJ. Do go subscribe if you haven't already. And, yeah, guys, really, really well worth it. They really discuss awesome stuff. Do you guys have a specific topic for tomorrow night?
Yes, there is. It's to do with interpretations of the Bible. But I've just been onto the page there, and that's probably what the meeting was about. So I knew for sure. So I've just been on there, and it looks like it's interpretations of the Bible. I think. Let me just see the proper title.
But yeah, guys, do go click on the link, subscribe to PJ's channel, and do support him on Tuesday nights. Really, really awesome discussions.
What does the Bible say about interpretations? I think that's what it's on.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
But,
and this is another thing, Craig.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh no, it's just something Michael's put in another chat. He says the face palms to you, to Paul, not to you, PJ. I don't know. Oh goodness, I'm all mixed up at the minute.
Also, what you're also claiming is that because of refraction, military weapons that sight something in the distance.
There is no military weapons that sight things in the distance.
It's fine with the ISO, but hasn't he ever heard of a histogram before on a camera? I mean, you can at least change the RGBs a bit to make you not look so pale, you know? Give some depth to his face. Usually that does help. I'm glad you're enjoying the show, Jono, mate. I hope everybody else is enjoying the show as well as much as us. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Please hit the like, share the show. Really does help.
Let's make that claim. I'll even run with it. You can say there's no military weapon that works on site. Right, sure. Because a geometric horizon is supposed to end at 3 miles.
By the way, I'm ex-military. So, could you, which specific military weapon are you talking about?
And I respect you.
Which specific, before we continue the conversation, which specific military weapon are you talking about? Give me a specific one.
Actually, I have it in my phone. I could stop for a minute, but for the sake of the show, I don't really want to stop. I can't
because there isn't any that do that. There is not any.
There are.
No, there isn't. There is none.
There are.
That target by sight.
Oh, really? The Sea Sparrow. Line of sight.
Straight.
I'd like to
the ones that target the ones that target by sight look up into the sky.
Does Craig know what line of sight is?
Obviously not.
If your targeting system is looking up in the sky and you're claiming your globe is bending down, do you have squint targets? Do you have squint line of sight or something? Really? That's an idiotic statement. No, line of sight simply means it sees the target, Craig. I mean, you have pencil sights for Pete's sake. Hey, sorry, man. Good to see you, man.
Okay. And so those weapons we would ultimately be saying that if I were to be in my little gauntlet and I'm getting ready to shoot whatever it might be, missile, railgun,
that's not how they
projectile, ballistic. Let's just say this is just a random example. And if I were to shoot it,
I mean, it's a stupid example because no weapons like that exist.
Ballistics don't exist. Railguns don't exist. Really?
Mm-hmm.
What navy were you on?
You know.
Okay.
Okay, so a railgun can shoot over 100 miles, right?
No, it doesn't fire straight though.
Yes, it does. It sits horizontal. A railgun literally sits horizontal.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, and railguns.
A railgun
actually,
can shoot over 100 miles, right?
Yeah, and they fire up into the sky, and
Yeah, but you know why they fire up into the sky? While they're sitting horizontal, by the way. You know why that is, Craig? Because the same thing that happens when you shoot any projectile out. Things lose energy. And it has to go somewhere. So, down. So if you want to shoot something further, you have to point it up a bit. So it's able to have a... How can I put this? A ballistic arc. That's why when they shoot missiles, ballistic missiles, they shoot it up in the air. And what happens? Why is it called ballistic? Because it's falling down to give the energy. The impact is based on the energy falling from the ballistic missile. Really stupid. It's not because of curve. It's because they need it to be at a certain angle and use a certain amount of energy to be able to hit the target. But notice when he was talking about line of sight, if you have refracted line of sight, you can't know where your target really is. Because you think it's there, but you don't actually see it. If it's refracted, get it? Yeah, Craig is whack. Hey, I never you could see you, man. Wow.
use gravity as
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. A railgun can shoot over 100 miles, correct?
A railgun can shoot further than that.
You're right. You're absolutely right. So I'm using 100 miles in favor of the Glober for this example. Now I'm going to move forward. Now, say Chicago at 55 miles away. This is double the distance, which you even said it can travel farther than that. Now, if I were to aim my railgun at the top of the Willis Tower in Chicago,
that's not how railguns fire.
You're claiming that if
last time I checked, if you use a railgun, you're literally pointing it somewhere. So now he's saying we're pointing it at the top of Willis Tower, saying that's not how railguns work. What? Then what's the use of a railgun? You just press the button and hope it shoots the target. Is that what you're saying? Oh.
I aim it at that top of that building, and what I see in my scope, in my optics, and it can travel in a straight path, in a straight plane, right through what I'm looking at. It's not going to hit that building. It is going to hit that building. You're ultimately saying no military weapon can work.
That's not how railguns
past 3
work.
miles.
Well, that's not how railguns work. For a start, railguns fire in an arc, so they don't fire straight like that. So
on a globe they do, but not on
You know, a railgun can shoot straight. It will just not travel as far. There's a reason they shoot in the air to give that arc, just like I said, because of its ballistic trajectory. Things lose energy over distance, so they need it to be high enough to have an angle to be able to go far enough. Showing once again, Craig doesn't understand physics.
That's how they. That's
what I think.
Sorry.
So carry on.
I think he's pretending not to understand it. I think he knows full well what it all means. I think he deliberately. That's just my opinion, of course.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Sorry. Tomorrow's subject. That was something else. It was in the back office. Tomorrow's. It's not about interpretations. It's about. We're reviewing a video called "The Trinity is False." We believe in the Trinity, but we're reviewing a video.
I wonder why you guys are saying that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to be an awesome show. I'm definitely going to download that.
called Yahushua is the Son of Man and prophet like unto Moses, not God. So we're reviewing a video about the Trinity, them saying that the Trinity is not real. Now. So yeah, that's what it's about, guys.
Cool.
We believe in the Trinity, just
Yeah.
so we know.
Okay, let's do it this way, guys. Let's say you got just a normal handgun, okay, a Glock for instance, and you're going to shoot at a target 100 meters away. You would agree that it's going to hit the target.
Yeah.
Now, let's try use that same handgun now at 500 meters away. If you shoot it straight, what's going to happen? Remember, it's got a further distance to go. Oopsie.
Right.
Poof! It's not going to reach a target.
No.
Now what happens when you aim it up? Oh, it's losing energy. Whoop! Poof! Now it hits the target. You get the idea, Felicia? This is the reason why they aim up.
It's amazing.
Yeah, not because they need to miss Earth curve. It's so that they have a ballistic angle. So it's able to reach the target because things lose energy. Craig? This is physics. Last time I checked, things fall.
How they fire up in an arc and then use like laser targeting or radar targeting for where they're going.
Not
There
250 miles, they're not.
Yes, they do.
No, that's a flat plane.
No,
That's
again.
how it works.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Wow.
52 people watching, 22 likes. Guys, come on. What's going on? I'm sure if you haven't hit the likes already, just hit it. Is it too much to ask just to go boop? Please, guys. Really much appreciated, by the way. But it's good to see everybody here.
Again, they don't
Too much
fire
mathematics. That would be absolutely insane to think you could travel that.
Stop. Military, I'm telling you how it works. Don't argue with me about this.
Sorry, I thought you were in the Navy. Last time I checked, the military and the Navy are two different things. Didn't you know that? Okay.
I mean, yeah, generally when you talk about military, I think you talk about the army, don't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah, in South Africa, they're two different things, so I don't know if that's the same about you guys.
No, I think he's right enough. I think if you're in the Navy, Air Force, or the Army, you're just classed as military. I could be wrong in that, but I think that's how it works, yeah.
Because by us, you're in the Army if you're Navy, Air Force, or military. But military is specific to land.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's just different here.
This, okay?
Yeah,
Railguns.
A Navy, Naval Force, Military, Maritime Fleet. So yeah, they're still classed as military.
Yeah, because you guys have I think you guys have the RF there.
Yeah, we've got RAF as well, Royal Air Force, yeah.
Do not fire straight. They fire up in an arc and use gravity to hit their target.
No, they don't use gravity. They use momentum. That's it. There's no such thing as gravity. They use momentum. That projectile has momentum. And because it has an angle and it's using the energy, it has momentum, Craig, as it falls down to hit the target. So in other words, they don't shoot the arc to miss Earth curve then. It's just to have momentum to hit the target. Check his face.
Emphasis on gravity.
In fact, they will have rockets that propel it for a certain distance. And they target using lasers and radar and GPS and stuff. They don't target by sight, right? And when you...
If you say they target by lasers, that is target by sight, you idiot. Because they paint their target. And yes, you do get even ballistic missiles that have line of sight lasers that paint their sight when they are falling.
are targeting things over long distances, yes, you absolutely have to take refraction into account, as snipers absolutely do.
What? What did snipers take into account, brother?
Oh,
So you're not
Fire
a sniper, dude, so shut it.
Alright, let's see what snipers take into account. I didn't really hear.
up in an arc and use gravity to hit their target. In fact, they will have rockets that propel it for a certain distance. And they target using lasers and radar and GPS and stuff. They don't target by sight, right? And when you are targeting things over long distances, yes, you absolutely have to take refraction into account, as snipers absolutely do.
What?
Of course
That
they
is
do.
the most ridiculous thing you said all day.
Of course they do.
Snipers take refraction into account.
Of course they do. And how would they do that? How would they take that into account by looking through the sights?
Well, you're not able to shoot far enough, really. I mean, maybe a railgun, but not a regular rifle.
Okay.
You're only going to shoot maybe a mile if you're lucky. If you're lucky, you can shoot that far.
Okay, let's make a little hypothetical. A sniper sitting on a hill, and there's a whole bunch of people running towards the sniper to kill him. If the sniper had to sit there and work out his refraction and his Coriolis and everything that the globe requires him to before he shoots a soldier coming to kill him, do you think he would survive?
No. You might as well wait till they get close to him and use a Glock.
Yeah, it's like, dudes, please don't
snipers
run
normally
towards
turn
me.
and run when people come after them, but I mean, you know,
Yeah, but-
the whole idea is the element of surprise.
Yeah, but think about that. Don't come towards me. Just stand right there so I can quickly do my calculations of Coriolis. And when I finally figured out my Coriolis deviations and everything, now I want to quickly figure out the refraction. And note that moving targets, it changes constantly. If someone's constantly moving...
And they might be moving in an area where the wind's changing too, so you got to fire a test shot. That's always the first thing you do. You fire a test shot in an area that's nearby so they can't see it. And,
But you understand what I'm saying? It's so idiotic what he's saying.
Exactly.
It's just made up. I mean, he obviously just made that up. He's not speaking from anything I've ever heard from anybody that shot. And I know lots of people that shot rifles. I know people that are in the military and veterans and all that stuff. So
There's
and
a
I've never
lot.
heard anybody
There's
say
a lot
anything
of
like that. They all
there's a
laugh.
lot of long range shooting competitions, right? Yeah, here in the bush and stuff. And I guarantee you, none of them even do Coriolis accounts or refraction accounts at nothing ever. I still want to actually do that one day. I actually want to go to one of these competitions and interview the people and ask them how do they take Coriolis and things. And I promise you they're all going to laugh at me.
Of course.
Yeah, well, they might laugh at you, but they also might throw you out thinking you're some weirdo just because you're asking questions like that.
I'm going to go there with a shirt on saying NASA rules, the globe is real. So they think I'm some glober.
Oh, that'll work.
And I'm going to say, people, the flat earthers don't believe me that you take refraction into account and you take Coriolis into account when you shoot long distances. Can you please explain to everybody how you do it? I can guarantee you no one is going to be able to answer me because that's not what's being done.
They'd be like, no, that's not how it works, dude.
Did you know that?
We talked about it on our last episode, and I disagree with your personal perspective of what you have been told
I don't have
is reality.
My personal perspective is irrelevant. I am telling you how these things work.
And how you are telling him is totally bullshit and goes against actual reality, Craig.
The guy that's telling you a lie always says it like that, dude.
Yeah.
That's what you got to remember.
Yeah, like I am telling you it's this way. Yeah, exactly.
You know, also says, I'm telling you, it's real. Guys, you know, also says, I'm telling you things are real. Like mental institutes. You know, the patients at mental institutions.
Yeah.
I'm telling you it's real. Okay.
And they might be seeing it, but that doesn't mean if we
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
see it too, then this is a problem. You know, we have to analyze the situation here.
Oh wow.
And
I have another thing in your military
you just
so
made something up. What you just did there was you made up a weapon that doesn't exist, that fires in a manner that doesn't exist to back up a claim that is incorrect.
Last time I checked, the railgun does exist. And second of all, he's never made a claim on how it shoots. You've been making claims all night and projecting your claims onto him and then trying to reverse the burden onto him to prove your claims that you made. Wow.
Well done.
That's not true. No.
Yeah, everybody just saw it.
Yeah, everybody just saw that you're a complete moron. And that you're putting words in his mouth. Everybody just saw that. Yeah, he's a narcissist. Exactly, Jonah. By the way, Morgan, great job. I see no fault. And we passed halfway on their video. Morgan's done a great job.
Yeah, I've already put my answer down for that poll. I think he's done a good job.
600 people watching just saw it happen.
Failure. I didn't know
Okay, so how about the AE?
No.
Sorry? Sorry, say again?
I said I picked no, but I'll change my answer.
GIS and Spy 1. I'm going to hold this up. Looks like the range is 287 miles. It's a line of sight weapon. And to hit a target at that distance, that would be 10 miles of curvature. Now,
who said it's a line of sight
Don't
weapon?
believe me. Don't believe me. Go look it up. Do your research. You're probably going to find a Wikipedia.
Aegis AN Spy 1 guidance system. Line of sight. There, it says they're on screen. Let's actually look this up. Aegis AN Spy 1. United States Navy 3D radar system manufactured by Lockheed Martin. The array is a passive electronic scan system and key component of Aegis complex. The system is computer controlled, uses complementary antennas. I remember seeing this battleship. Was it a warship, I think? Combat system, let's see. The system is computer controlled and uses complementary antennas to provide 360-degree coverage. The system first installed in 1973, entered active service in 1983, spy on. So it uses antennas for its line of sight. Last time I checked, 370 kilometers. Yeah, but look at this. 370 kilometers of line of sight from an antenna. Tells me it's not curve.
No.
Ouch.
Well, either that or something's happened.
Well, that's really cool.
You know that another dimension thing's starting to make sense.
You see what I'm saying? Let's quickly look at the.
But why did you have to share that with me? Now I'm going to be thinking about that every time I talk to somebody.
Hey, Aaron, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Well, we're going to have to look more into this, but yeah, it's very interesting. You see, they shoot up. Why? Because it needs to go far enough. By the way, can anybody show me where the curve is here? Wow.
A couple of waves have got a few bumps on them here and there, but apart from that, no.
That's actually a beautiful photo.
It is a nice photo.
Notice how everything's going to the vanishing zone?
Yep. Perfect. That's a good perspective for that.
That's beautiful.
Brilliant.
Also notice, guys, this ship is further away from the observer than this one. Does it seem to be higher?
Certainly does.
Or how about this one? Also higher, correct?
Yeah.
Last time I checked on the globe, if something's further away, it should be lower.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, TMM, thank you for coming. Oh, wow.
Wikipedia that's going to tell you that it can't go past the curve, and it's probably going to say you're stupid if you think the Earth is flat. But
let me just hold that back up so I can just search something. Yeah, hold it back up to the.
That's exactly what I said, Moomin. The smaller boat is high up. Weird.
Camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Yeah.
Okay,
More
1 second.
far away.
Was it AEGIS dash AN dash SPY dash 1? Right. Okay, let me just get some details on that, because the firing mechanism will take into account the curvature of the Earth, and I guarantee that.
Firing mechanism will take into account of the Earth. Oh, man. Does he know what he just said? Line of sight.
That's a bold claim. I can't wait to see this come out.
But think about it. If they can see the target at 240 miles away, why would they account for Earth curve if you see the damn target?
Makes no sense whatsoever, does it?
And of course, that's from a globe believer's perspective.
No.
Sorry?
I'm just saying we can see the target, but let's consider Earth curve anyway. It's
Wow.
just ridiculous.
No, not anything to do with the globe, just how the weapon works.
No. And another thing, too, is radar.
Wait, hold on. You don't just say no. We're going to discuss this first, right?
Go for it.
Why does he want to discuss a subject which he obviously has no idea what he's talking about? Because he literally has to Google it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's doing his homework as he goes.
So why does he want to discuss it when he doesn't have knowledge on the weapon he just
Time
presented?
to do his research on the side.
We're gonna talk about radar next, because it's part of this conversation. But go ahead.
Radar horizon kills the flat Earth.
No, it doesn't. I've made a video on this. Radar horizon proves it's a flat Earth, you idiot. Oh wow. Oh.
Brilliantly, so there's that.
It doesn't actually.
Well, it absolutely does.
Marconi proved that in 1901.
Yeah, apart from we know that there's an ionosphere. So.
What? You know there's an ionosphere? Show it to us, please. Has anybody actually showed anybody this ionosphere?
You'll just point it out to me.
No.
I've never seen it with any kind of detector or anything. No, never.
But it's amazing. There is just some ionosphere because they say so.
Of course not.
Refracted, right?
An ionosphere.
Yeah, refracted off the ionosphere. Everything is refracted. That's how you keep the globe together.
So take your piece of pasta.
Hey TMM, good to see you. Yes, I am a Christian. Why?
So the Aegis combat system with the AN-SP1 radar is a central part of many modern naval defenses. It's an integrated system that uses powerful computers and radars to track and guide weapons to destroy enemy targets. So not a line of sight. Here's a basic rundown of how the process works. Surveillance. The AN-SP1 SPY1 radar, a key part of the Aegis system, scans the airspace for potential threats. The radar is capable of tracking hundreds of...
You do know that airspace it's tracking for defense is based on incoming danger towards the ship. It's got sort of like a dome-like radar. You do know that, Craig? I wonder if I should find that video that I put up, because it was quite a while back. You know, I'm actually going to quickly find it, then we can try. I'll share it in for you guys. Okay, Tim, you asked me why am I Christian, and now you ask me, telling me people are banning for no reason. I have no idea what that's got to do with each other. And no, my mods just don't ban for no reason.
I think Vicky did it by mistake. I unbanned it.
No, Tim, I blocked you because it's a soccer account.
Oh, okay, I unblocked it, but is it a soccer account? Let's check.
Let's quickly get that video. Yeah, where's the curve, guys? There's always drama in chat. What's going on?
They did just open their account about a week or so ago, but
That's so true, Sam, by the way. Yep.
Just wait and see if they say something wrong first.
Radar-proof Slareth. I think that's this one. Here's the video if you guys want to see it. I think we're going to actually end with this though. Hey Jeff, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Dun, dun, dun. I've had so many interests for this channel.
An echo radar emits a sound wave and then waits for the echo to come back to its receiver. By timing the returning echo, you can work out exactly where another object is. And when using multiple receivers positioned at different angles, it can determine the basic size of an object that the sound waves have bounced off of. Positioned at different angles, it can determine the basic size of an object that the sound waves have bounced off of.
I used to love this music. Okay. Well, it's very simple, guys. See the angles? Now, let's say the angle is reaching another target on the sea. Is that a 90-degree angle towards that object? So, not a curve. But yeah, guys, do go through this video, as there's a few things I explain on there, even the angles as the planes are flying at different altitudes and how it flies away, and then showing demonstrations on angles and blah blah blah. But I did put the link in for you guys. So I think we're going to end it there. What do you guys have to say? Hello?
Well, then I have to change my vote on to yes. I guess the kid did figure it. The kid did a good job, I guess.
Yeah, and you can't.
Yeah, but I can't. But you know, anyway, I said so. Anyway, I can change the data if I want.
TMM.
No, I mean,
so I just want to quickly
it's the same thing we always hear from him, right?
Exactly. TMM. If we're so terrified, why are we here?
Exactly. Yeah. No, he's right enough. He is a sock. He's a sock. I shouldn't have unbanned him.
But TMM, you're always welcome to come debate us sometime. Then we'll see who is the coward here, the ones that are terrified.
I unbanned him because he just asked a question, but she was right enough. He was a sock, so yeah.
Johnny, it was a tasty keto kangaroo. Yeah, like I said, there is going to be a keto diet that I'm going to be doing sometime for a video, so yeah, can look forward to that. 0 carbs, dudes. Woo!
0 carbs. Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think. Sorry, what was his name again? Our guy.
TMM.
No. In the debate.
Oh, Marg. Whatever, that guy.
Oh yeah. I think he did all right I think he did well for the time he got to talk.
Morgan.
Didn't keep butting into him, you know. Morgan, that's it. Morgan.
Yeah, I think he did well. I didn't really see him really. The problem is he didn't really get chances to talk though. When he did, he was just saying normal ordinary things. So the ones that showed that doesn't actually know anything was Krog. Felicia did the same as always, projecting his ignorance onto him.
Exactly. He's always going to do that, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's always getting something to be like Mark Reed and say, like, stop interrupting me, please. I can't get a word of edgeways. Wow. Craziness.
But yeah. Thank you for the show, guys.
No
I think it was good.
No. Again, I'll just quickly put in the link again for tomorrow's show, just in case some guys didn't get it. I'll just quickly put it in before the show ends.
Yeah, and thank you guys. I want to say thank you guys for all the support on the channel. You guys rock. Shout out to Godzilla, Space Miner, and Debbie for your super chats and memberships. And then everybody that hit the likes and shared the show and just came to enjoy the channel. Thank you guys. Remember, tomorrow night is PJ's stream. Go click on his channel and subscribe and watch.
PJ.
For sure, definitely well worth it. I'll see you guys then all on Wednesday.
It's not LVA Paul's, I'm saying it's LVA Paul's, Michael Khan's, Paul S from Bible U, and
it's all together this one, yeah. They all got a channel together.
Right on.
So, I'll see you guys then all Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let me get some editing on tomorrow. But I'm going to be working late anyway tomorrow, so. Oh. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys Wednesday for another epic show. Guys, please don't forget to hit the like, share the show. And yeah, if you guys have any specific things you guys want on this channel that can help the channel to grow and help you guys enjoy it more, let me know. I'm all ears. Cool. So until Wednesday, many blessings. May the pressure be with you. Cheers. Where's my intro?